Food is a basic need and can impact physical health, mental health, and academics. It's important because students may be more prone to illness or feeling unwell if they are not eating properly. Without grab-and-go as an option, students may skip meals due to lack of time or spend more money on food outside of UMass dining. On weekends, the only on-campus food options are dining halls since grab-and-go is closed. How does this impact students? UMass grab-and-go is a student's favorite dining option. During busy days, students have the convenient ability to pick up boxes of food, saving time and refueling quickly. There are cold options like sandwiches and salads, as well as hot options. Usually the hot options vary based on the day but repeat every week. Grab-and-go lines are usually longer around 1 to 3 p.m. as students commonly stop for lunch between classes, demonstrating its popularity.
Hey guys, today we're walking around campus to ask students their dining habits.
Let's see what they have to say.
Okay, first I want to ask you to rate grab-and-go on a scale of 1 to 10, just overall.
Probably like a 6 out of 10.
7.
I'd give like a 7 out of 7. I'd say 6.
I would say it's like a 6. And do you like grab-and-go, or do you think it's nice? What's your favorite part about grab-and-go?
It's really quick to just like get your food. There's a variety of choices and I like it. It tastes good. So
Do you think that because grab-and-go is closed on the weekends, your nutritional habits change?
I feel like sometimes I do like skip a meal that I would have eaten if grab-and-go was there, just because it's like easier and I don't want to go all the way into dining hall. I don't know if it changes my nutritional habits.
So if it were open on weekends, do you think you would benefit from that, or you're wrong?
Yeah, I've definitely thought to myself that I wish they were.
On weekends, do you feel like you're spending more money or eating more unhealthy with like going out and buying food, or no?
Yeah, I would say so.
And if grab-and-go were open on weekends, would you eat it or would you not?
My next question is, do you feel that your nutritional habits change on the weekends because grab-and-go is not open?
Yes, well, I feel like I eat less on the weekends because grab-and-go is closed. Like, sometimes you just don't want to go to a dining hall. If grab-and-go was open on the weekends, it'd be so much more convenient, and I'd rate it higher.
Do you think you'd eat better or worse on the weekends than an average week? Definitely worse. I feel like there's not as much structure in my diet on the weekends. Do you think if grab-and-go was open on the weekends, you would get it? I wish it was open. Yeah. Sometimes I'll like stock up on Fridays for stuff so I can eat it the weekend. So I wish it was open. Alright, there you go.
And if grab-and-go were open on the weekends, do you think that your nutrition results would be different?
I definitely
We sent out a survey to UMass undergraduate students and received 128 responses asking questions about their meal choices on the weekdays versus weekends. We received most of our responses from freshmen and sophomore students that are living on campus, and the results showed that students are tending to eat at the dining halls more frequently on weekdays versus weekends, and that their nutrition levels also are lower on the weekends versus on the weekdays.
On weekdays, 42% rate their nutrition level a 5 or less. On weekends, that percentage went up to 59%. 65% of respondents said they would be likely or higher likely to utilize grab-and-go on the weekends.
After all our responses, it was clear that students on average have a higher daily value of meal swipes on weekdays versus on weekends. On weekdays, students average 2.7 meal swipes per day, while on weekends, it's 1.9 swipes per day.
An add-on to this question was how many of these meal swipes are used at grab-and-go. Our data shows that most students are using at least one meal swipe just for grab-and-go again.
I recently spoke with a student manager at Worcester Dining Hall about the grab-and-go service and why it isn't available on weekends. Due to the manager wanting to remain anonymous, I'll be reading the interview as they explained it to me. First, I asked if there's a specific reason grab-and-go isn't open on weekends. They told me that the service is meant for students who need a quick meal between classes, not for those with time to sit down. On weekends, the dining hall is a lot less busy. This is likely because many students are heading home or out to social events, so the demand just isn't there. Next, I asked how they felt about grab-and-go being closed on weekends and what that downtime means to them. They said that as a student worker, it doesn't really affect them since they have the flexibility to choose their shifts. However, it does impact the staff working there. Worcester Dining Hall is often understaffed, and on some days there are a lot of call-outs, making it challenging to manage the work. For example, higher management will ask lower management to prepare for special events while still maintaining all the other food stands. When I asked if they'd be willing to work at Grab and Go on weekends, they explained that they already work on Saturdays and will often fill in when there's a staffing shortage, like in the dish room. They mentioned that most of the work would be given to the employees who would need to develop menus and prep food. Lastly, I asked what the additional cost for having Grab and Go open on weekends would be. The manager explained that it would require paying for extra student staff hours, full-time staff hours, food, and packaging. Even if only 2 dining halls open Grab and Go on the weekends, like they do for late night, the cost would add up. In their opinion, the cost might not be worth the benefits.
The goal for this project was to gain insight on student dining habits, with our hypothesis being that students are not eating as well on weekends compared to weekdays. Our data showed results agreeing with our hypothesis. Many students interviewed and seen from results in our survey commented that their nutritional habits were changing on the weekends. When asked if they would benefit from Grab and Go being open on the weekends, almost all students replied that they answered weekends. Our hope after getting results from the survey was to reach out to administration and faculty with our results and see what the possibility is of Grab and Go being open on the weekends. Although we didn't receive responses from higher management, our interview with the student manager at Worcester Dining Hall provided helpful context. We have learned that with additional budget and more food options on the weekends, students' physical and mental health, as well as academic results, would all increase.
Weekend dining is split into 2 meals, brunch and dinner, opposed to typical weekday of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. UMass may do this as a result of fewer students going to dining halls and to reduce food waste and preparation. The student manager also helped us understand that operating costs are a significant factor. Opening Grab and Go on weekends would require staffing, food prep, and packaging, all without generating additional revenue for UMass Dining.
There would be many benefits if Grab and Go were open on weekends, such as more available jobs for students, especially international students who are only able to work on-campus jobs. Students would have quick and easy options to get nutrition without having to sit inside dining halls. And as seen in survey and in-person interviews, students would much rather get takeout opposed to eating in. Students can then bring it to do work or keep for later. Due to factors such as not wanting to sit alone, odd or busy weekend schedules, students may skip meals, eat less, or buy outside food instead. Overall, we have concluded that the benefits Grab and Go will bring to the success, health, and comfort of students is worth keeping it open on weekends.